Matthew Perry's tragic death shocked the world, but the more we uncover, the more disturbing this case gets. The official cause of death was ruled as an accidental overdose due to the acute effects of ketamine, but what if there's something much darker at play? Could Hollywood elites be involved in a cover-up? And was Matthew Perry silenced because he knew too much?
His life was overtaken by addictions. Hollywood is full of enablers.
They'd really preyed on somebody vulnerable.
The new Peacock documentary Matthew Perry, a Hollywood tragedy, has exposed shocking details surrounding Perry's final days. According to U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada, Perry received a staggering 27 ketamine shots in just 3 days before his death. 27. That's an insane amount, and the people administering them should have known better. Instead, they saw Perry's vulnerability as an opportunity for profit.
He had died as a result of ketamine.
He was doing so well. Everyone thought he was clean and sober. That's when we knew that there's way more to this story.
One of the key figures in this scandal is Dr. Salvador Plasencia, a physician who allegedly viewed Perry's addiction as a money-making scheme. Leaked text messages between Plasencia and another doctor, Mark Chavez, reveal their greed and complete disregard for Perry's well-being. In one text, Plasencia literally said, "I wonder how much this moron will pay." Let that sink in. Someone Perry trusted with his health was exploiting him for financial gain. Plasencia and Chavez reportedly sold Perry 20 vials of ketamine for a jaw-dropping $55,000 in just 1 month. That's not medical treatment, that's outright exploitation. Even more disturbing, Plasencia didn't just supply Perry with ketamine, he personally injected him in the backseat of a car in a Long Beach parking lot. This wasn't about healthcare. It was about pushing as much ketamine into Perry as possible, no matter the cost.
Matthew Perry's personal assistant delivered the fatal dose.
The allegations show a trained doctor is injecting Mr. Perry in parking lots.
Then there's Perry's personal assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa, who had worked for him since 1994. But was he truly loyal, or was he part of something bigger? On the morning of Perry's death, Iwamasa injected him with the first ketamine shot at 8:30 a.m. 4 hours later, another shot. And then, just 40 minutes later, Perry asked for yet another dose. Iwamasa later admitted in court documents that Perry told him, "Shoot me up with a big one." And what did Iwamasa do after giving Perry his third shot in just 6 hours? He left to run errands. By the time he returned, Perry was face down in his hot tub, lifeless.
The star who played Chandler Bing in the globally successful sitcom, which was one of the biggest shows of the 90s and noughties, was found dead in his Los Angeles home, with US media reports saying he was found in the hot tub.
Engine 23, rescue 23, EMS 9. Engine 23, rescue 23, EMS 9, all on radio. Respond to the drowning. Process of search you drive.
Iwamasa has since pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute ketamine causing death and faces up to 15 years in federal prison. But was he just a pawn in a much bigger game? Another key player is Eric Fleming, a TV and film director allegedly linked to La's drug underworld. Prosecutors say he acted as the middleman between Iwamasa and a woman known as the Ketamine Queen. That's right, this case even involves a drug queenpin. Jesvine Sanka, also known as the Ketamine Queen, is accused of supplying the drugs that killed Perry. And get this isn't the first time she's been tied to a ketamine overdose. In 2019, another one of her clients, Cody McClory, overdosed on ketamine. When McClory's sister informed Sang of his death, she immediately Googled, "Can ketamine be listed as a cause of death?" If that doesn't scream guilty conscience, what does? And here's where things get even more sinister. Sangha wasn't just an ordinary drug dealer. She lived a lavish lifestyle, flying on private jets, staying in luxury resorts, and mingling with Hollywood elites. Was she just supplying drugs, or was she handling problems for the rich and powerful?
The defendants have all been charged. 3 of them have pled guilty and will be cooperating. 2 remain.
Now let's talk about the Hollywood elite connection. Some sources claim that Matthew Perry may have had information that could have exposed major figures in the industry. He had been through Hollywood's darkest corners, and if anyone had insider knowledge on the entertainment industry's dirty secrets, it was him. Could he have been planning to expose something, only to be silenced before he could?
This story has become so big that we're really forgetting this story is about one man and that he will be missed.
The evidence is chilling. Perry's ketamine injections weren't just excessive, they were fatal. And the people involved were all connected through a web of illegal drug distribution, reckless endangerment, and possibly something even more sinister. Authorities are now taking a closer look at the Hollywood ties in this case. Why was someone like Jasmine Sanka, with a history of providing lethal doses of drugs, still operating? Why were doctors willing to risk everything to supply Perry with drugs at an outrageous markup? And why did this entire situation unfold so perfectly to make it seem like just another tragic Hollywood overdose? When you start connecting the dots, this stops looking like an accident and starts resembling a carefully planned cover-up. We've seen this pattern before, celebrities who get too close to the truth, only to end up dead under suspicious circumstances. Could Matthew Perry have been silenced before he could expose something massive? And let's not forget, this case is far from over. Some of the key players, including Dr. Plasencia and Jasmine Sanka, are still awaiting trial. Their trials aren't set to begin until 2025, meaning there's still a lot more that could come out. What other secrets will be exposed? Will the Hollywood elite's involvement be confirmed? And will justice ever truly be served for Matthew Perry? Fans are demanding answers. Perry didn't deserve to die like this. He was a talented actor, a kind soul, and someone who fought hard to overcome his struggles. The least he deserves is for the truth to come out. This shocking case reminds us of so many other mysterious Hollywood deaths. From Marilyn Monroe's suspicious overdose to Heath Ledger's untimely passing, a pattern seems to repeat itself in the entertainment industry. Are these just coincidences, or is there an underlying power structure pulling the strings? Perry had spoken out about the toxic nature of Hollywood and wasn't afraid to call out enablers. Could this have made him a target? There's also the question of why the media was so quick to accept the accidental overdose narrative. With so many red flags, why wasn't there more scrutiny? Who benefits from keeping the truth hidden? Beyond the specific details of Perry's case, there is a broader issue at play. Hollywood has long been accused of fostering a toxic environment that enables substance abuse while turning a blind eye to its consequences. Perry's case is a tragic reminder that addiction is often exploited rather than treated, especially when a celebrity's status makes them an easy target for those looking to profit off their struggles. As more details emerge, it's possible that Perry's death will become a turning point in how Hollywood handles addiction and the exploitation of vulnerable actors. Will this case force a reckoning within the industry, or will it be swept under the rug like so many others before it? This case could end up revealing more than just the circumstances of Perry's death. It could expose a larger network of corruption, deceit, and exploitation in Hollywood. The pieces are there, and as the trials unfold, we might finally get the full picture of what really happened. We'll be keeping a close eye on this case as it develops, so make sure to subscribe to the Celebrity Fix and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. And if you found this video eye-opening, give it a like and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this was just a tragic overdose, or is there something much darker at play? Let us know in the comment section below, and we will see you in our next video.